Hi everybody, this is Michelle, your Women's Wellness Coach, and I know it's been like a month, maybe even 6 weeks, and our video today is actually not about this, but I do want to start with this. Our video today is actually really good. This weekend is Thanksgiving in Canada, and yes, I live in Canada, and so I really wanted to share with you guys some stuff on Thanksgiving, but let me explain what happened first. So I went to a mastermind with my business coaching group, and we got to watch Kyle C's come and speak about having fun and playing and really how to make the future happen, which was absolutely amazing. And one thing that he said that really gave words to what's happened in the last month or 6 weeks since I've done a video, which I probably couldn't have had words to other than him saying it, is when you're the type of person who doesn't believe that bad things happen to you because everything sucks, but you believe that bad things happen to you because there's something you need to learn and it's a place you need to grow, that you often can spend time by yourself. And so Kyle talked about the fact that he something really bad happened to him and he went into like a hotel room for like a week by himself and really tried to listen. And so I think that really gave words to what was happening. Things were not happening the way I'd like them to happen, and some things were really, I would say, bad. Not really bad, but bad. And I think I just cocooned myself a little bit and really just spent a lot of time by myself figuring things out. The biggest thing is like you're not spending time depressed. I don't know if you guys know this about my story, if I've mentioned it to you guys, but I depression proofed my life, okay? And so I don't get that type of depression anymore. Really what I get is this in a rut feeling, and then I do whatever it takes to get out. So don't tell my husband, but over the last 2 months I spent, he knows I went to San Diego, but he doesn't know how much it costs, but about $1,000 going to San Diego. I know. For some of you that's a lot of money, for some of you that's nothing, but I just knew that I had to do it, so I did it. It was less about let's get the cheapest flight. It was more like what flight will allow me to do the things best. And I went in September, at the beginning of September, and I just came back last weekend. So if you get my newsletter, you read my newsletter about going to San Diego. But it's exactly what I needed. I really needed that time to cocoon, to grow, to come out a butterfly. So I'm so happy to be a butterfly. One thing that I promise you guys, because I know I made a commitment to show up for videos, is that the next time, and this is part of my growth in the cocoon, is the next time that something bad happens and I have to work through it, I'm going to let you guys know what it is. I'm going to let you guys know how I do it, so you guys can really get behind the mindset of how to get out of when everything turns out crazy wrong and nothing works, because sometimes that's what it feels like. So back to the cocoon, I went, and by myself, if you're friends and family, you might notice you haven't gotten any calls. I know it's been bad. I kind of went through a cocoon for like 3 years until I went back to Toronto and went to go visit. Actually, it was almost 5 years until I went back to go visit. And since then, I think I've been a lot better, but hit a little cocoon, lasted a lot less time. It only lasted about 5 or 6 weeks, but back at it and so excited. So let me get to the Thanksgiving part. One of the cool things about my family is my mom. My mom and my dad got divorced, so I really grew up a lot with my mom. And she doesn't actually celebrate holidays. She doesn't really believe in holidays. I just never grew up really celebrating holidays. She was one of the moms, and I say one of the moms, I hope there's another mom out there like her, who, when I put my tooth underneath my pillow, because my school or my daycare, somebody had told me that, when you lose a tooth, the tooth fairy will bring you some money, who took my tooth, wrote a letter to me, put in an envelope saying the tooth fairy doesn't exist, here's $5 though. She was the person who would not let me go out in Halloween. Everybody in grade school dresses up on the day of Halloween to school, and I'm the only kid not dressed up for Halloween because she's like, we do not celebrate Halloween. So I didn't celebrate a lot of holidays growing up, and even on my birthday, most of the stuff that I got for my birthday was needful. I mean, one birthday she bought me a computer chair when I had my computer. She used to get a lot of books for me on my birthday. More, we would just go out to dinner and spend time. And that's really what I want to talk about. So I wrote a blog post this week, it actually published Friday today, and about how to enjoy Thanksgiving without gaining 10 pounds. And I have 3 tips for your body, 3 tips for your mind, and 3 tips for your body, 2 tips for your mind, and 1 for your soul. And I really want to hit the 1 for your soul, and it was really about looking at what you have to be thankful for. I realized that holidays weren't about the day and doing what everybody else seems to be doing of following that holiday. But what I learned growing up was that these days were special days where we didn't go to work and we got to spend time together and reconnect and be together. And so I wish all of you in Canada a very happy Thanksgiving, and I know those of you in the States are not going to have Thanksgiving for quite a bit, so maybe I'll do another one then and I'll give you guys some more tips. But spend the time, even if you do not celebrate Thanksgiving, you probably have a day off work. So spend it doing something awesome for yourself. Take a bubble bath, read a book, do some of the things that you wish you could do when you had the time to do it. Carve out that time and do it because now you have the time. Or really reconnect with people and make this day more about connection than you do about food. Make it more about connection than you do about anything else, and you will grow from this day. So if some of you need to go into a cocoon like I do, turn off your phone, turn off your computer, stop talking to people, and spend Sunday and Monday by yourself really thinking about plans and what's good for you and what you need, feel free to send me an email and ask me some steps to do that. I'm actually going to I'm going to add my contact page for my website, so you can just type it in there and let me know what it is that you need to really make that growth happen for you. And there's lots of stuff on my blog, but one in particular I'm thinking of is how to make successful goals. And so if you're looking for that blog post, because I don't have a search on my blog, and you really want to know, put that in the contact page too, and either I or my VA will actually send you that blog so that you can spend the next weekend actually focusing on what's important to you and what you need. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you guys still watch my videos even though I disappeared for a long time. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you next week.